Alright, we're working. Cool. So, this is not day number one. This is, let's see, I got here last Wednesday, and it's been crazy. Um, so, little progress report or status update. Let's see, I got here Wednesday. Thursday through Sunday, wasn't really able to get much done. And so I decided, I learned how to play a game online called League of Legends, just because I have certain things that I can and cannot use right now because all my stuff isn't here yet. And then I looked for CrossFit gyms. So we'll get to that in a minute. Let's start with everything else. I'm no longer living in my suitcases, so that's good. I found some old stuff in my parents' house, some old furniture that I can repurpose, for my clothes. So I've got basically this is the stand that this is sitting on. It's got all my shorts and my pants and my shirts, and then in the closet I've got a hanging shelf that has all my socks and underwear. Yeah, for entertainment, I have my old Xbox 360, and I can get on Netflix and Amazon, Hulu, YouTube, so I'm pretty much using that. I tried hooking up my external to see if I can watch movies, but it's not reading it for some reason, so I'm not really worried about it right now. I have an old external with old movies that I've seen before, but, every now and then you kind of get that, oh, I want to watch this because it's been forever since I've seen it, feeling. So I've got movies I can watch. Plus, there's lots of new stuff on Netflix and Amazon and old shows that I haven't seen in forever that I'm rewatching. So yeah, I'm able to keep busy. We started yesterday working on the rooms, so that was cool. It was nice to be able to do that and start to see some change from when I first got here. When I first got here, it didn't look like it does now. There's a lot more stuff in there. And the good news is today we've got the storage unit that my mom got. We're gonna move a lot of stuff into there because she doesn't want to throw it away, but she does want to get. We can't have it in the house because the kids are gonna be here. So today's gonna be a lot of moving stuff to and from storage. What else? Hopefully we're going to get Isabella's room done today, and then start working on the playroom. I can't do anything with Abby and Brianna's room, the other room, until my brother, who's currently taking it, moves out, and he's waiting on his house to be finished, which we're hoping in the next week or two. So, I'm supposed to get all my stuff on Saturday, so, that'll be nice, and, yeah, we'll go from there. Now, to get back to CrossFit, so one of the things about CrossFit that I wasn't expecting was how expensive it was going to be somewhere else. Still want to give another huge shout out to the guys over at Roy, Kevin, Jesse, Adam, Ken, Luke, all my friends, Justin, Casey, everybody else. I could sit here for probably 5 minutes naming every single one of you guys. I wish I could, and I miss every single one of y'all. Got down here to Texas. Now, granted, where my parents live has been developed a lot, and it's a very higher end neighborhood now. With that being said, there are a couple of CrossFit boxes, but they are at least double what I was paying in Utah. We're talking anywhere from 150 was the cheapest to 175 was the most expensive. So, that's just more than I was willing to pay right now, unfortunately. So I did find a box. They're not a CrossFit box per se. They're a CrossFit gym, or cross training is what they call it. T3 cross training, and they have partnered with Snap Fitness. So the two are in one building, and you pay $125, and you get 24/7 access to their weight room, their gym. But you also get access to their daily cross-training side of things as well. So I'm going to go in there at 9 o'clock today and do my first class and see what it's like. And I'm just going to have to make do. The good thing is that side is always open, so if I want to go in there and do any kind of secondary work or just work on a lift, an Olympic lift, or just get my own kind of workout in, you know, I can do that. You know, they said if like you're following your own program, you can come in here anytime and use the space, or you can come in here and do the classes. So I'm going to be doing the classes for now. See what I like, see if I like it, see if it's good. I paid for the month. You know, I'm going to be gone for half the month, or at least a week of the month. I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks, so, but I'll be home in Roy, and I've talked to Kevin. He's going to allow me to come in and still work out, so thank you, Kevin, for that. So yeah, that's kind of where things stand. Unfortunately, it means, as far as I know right now, I won't be able to compete in the CrossFit Open this year. I'll have to take the year off. But with any luck, this box, or this gym, and its programming is good enough that I can still continue to get better, and then hopefully in South Carolina I can find a box that's financially more towards my liking and has the same kind of feel that this one does. So yeah, here's hoping that everything works out. And like I said, I think it's around 8 o'clock this morning. Yeah, it's 8:10 in the morning, and the class is at 9, so obviously I gotta start getting ready for that. So that's next. Alright, so I thought I would do another little update. Just brushed my teeth, changed clothes, so I'm kind of ready to go to the gym. It's about 8:25, almost 8:30, so I'm about to head down there. It's a 5-minute drive, if that, so. But I thought I'd show y'all a little bit of where I'm going to be working for the next, at least year and a half. So, here's all my space. This bed I won't be keeping. It's actually going with my little brother, and I'm getting a smaller bed with a pull-out. That's kind of going to be mine. I mean, for right now I've got all my clothes there. I don't know if it's going to stay there or whatnot, but that's where everything is. I may keep that bench just to kind of use it for editing and, you know, playing on my computer or whatnot. So I'm not sure. Once my stuff gets here and I have more stuff, I'll kind of know more. So we'll go from there. Once again, this is an old TV. When I moved down here the first time for culinary school, I had this TV. The downside is it's an old TV, so it doesn't have an HDMI cable. So on the bottom you can see I've got 2 Xboxes, one of which is my old Xbox, which I gave to my oldest daughter, and the other one, the white one, that's my Xbox. It's an Xbox One, and it only runs off of the HDMI cable, so unfortunately I can't use it right now, but I should get my stuff hopefully Saturday, which works. And then I've got a little 3-tier plastic dresser, which I will probably be keeping or using for one of the girls when they get here. So like I said, it's not much, but it's better than nothing, and I will kind of rework it as stuff comes in and stuff goes out and so on and so forth. So for now, that's kind of it, and yeah, we're gonna go from there. So just a quick little show of what I've got going on, and hopefully things will get better as we keep going. So we shall see, and I'll let y'all know. So I wanted to give you guys a little peek at what I've come into. Not too shabby. Bigger space. We'll see how this works. Alright, so I'm literally just getting back from my first T3 cross training class. So, like I said earlier, there's a couple CrossFit boxes out here. The most expensive one is about $175 a month for unlimited classes, and the cheapest one that I've seen so far that's CrossFit affiliated is 150. Now that's more than double what I was paying at my last box, which makes me miss it even more. Um, but you know, I'm in Texas. I'm in a not an affluent part of Texas, but I'm definitely in a nicer part of Texas. There is a cheaper one further south from where I live, but it would be a 30-minute drive just to get to it every day, and it was just kind of wasn't very feasible. And this one, when you join, you also get a free membership to the traditional gym that's connected to it. And then you get free reign of or you get open gym anytime there's not a class. So they have from like 8 to, I think from like either 8 to 9 or 7 to 9, nobody's using it. So I can go in there and work on my Olympic lifts, my strength training, back squats, front squats, things like that. And then later in the evening, they're trying to do an open gym time as well for just the members of T3 cross training. And so there's times to go do Olympic lift, there's times to go do strength training, but with the free access to the Snap Fitness gym, I can go in there at any point in time and just kind of bro out, for lack of a better term. So on one hand, it does make me happy to kind of get a 2-in-1. On the other hand, I am sad that I'm kind of leaving CrossFit for a year or a little over a year. I won't be able to do the open. But as far as, you know, money is concerned, which unfortunately I have to take that in concern, right now, as far as that's concerned, this is just the best option for me. So it's good that I'm still getting CrossFit type workouts or styled workouts, but you know, it's bad because it's not CrossFit affiliated. I won't be able to do the opens. That means no Friday Night Lights. But you know, maybe that's a good thing in disguise. I don't know. So we'll see how it goes. Just to give an example of what today was, we did, I think, 5 rounds, and each round was different. And each one was basically an AMRAP. So we did 5-minute AMRAPs with 5 minutes rest in between. The first one was 10 deadlifts, 10 box jumps, and 155 pounds. Then you rested for 5 minutes. Second one was planks for 5 minutes. Third one was kettlebell swings and push-ups, 10 to 10. I did 44-pound kettlebells. Then the next one was wall balls and sit-ups. So I did a 20-pound wall ball to a 10-foot target, 10 and 10 again. And then the last one was 5 minutes of jump rope. Now a lot of the members did just single jump rope, and of course I did double unders. Figured I have them, might as well practice them and use them. And in between each one, you did 5-minute rest, and there was no counting how many rounds you got in. There's no leaderboard or scoreboard or anything like that. So it's really, really different from what I'm used to over at Roy. You know, I don't know how I feel about it just yet, but you know, as of right now, it kind of is what it is, and that's you know, all I can do, and this is the best that I can hope for, considering my financial situation. You know, I'm not bad off. I just, you know, 125 a month is more manageable than 175 or 150. I mean, for right now. It could change later on. So we'll see, you know, what kind of job I get, and once the girls get down here, we kind of get into routine. We'll see what that holds. And that also went into the decision, is being able to go in at any point in time, because the Snap Fitness is 24 hours. And just get a workout in, even if it's just strength training. At least it's something. You know, and I was able to get some routines, thankfully, and so if I can't get a cross training workout in, I can at least get a strength and conditioning workout in. So not a bad first day. It felt good to be in a community again. It felt good to be in a functional fitness environment again, even though it isn't exactly the same. That's all right. And we'll just see what happens and continue giving you updates, letting you know.